Cassidy's here. Alright, let me get you up here. Multi-guest. Let's see if it'll do it the right way this time. Why is that camera thing on top of my head? Oh, it went away. Alright. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Give me just a second. My volume is off for unknown reasons. Alright. That's better. Why is this not working? Can you hear me?
Yes.
There it goes.
Hi.
Give me just a second. Here, I'll do the back thing.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Alright. Say something.
Hello.
Something. Hello.
What is going on? Like, my headphones are charged. Why are you acting like this today? Alright, now say something.
Hello.
Yeah, it's coming through
Hi.
my computer. I don't understand. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. How are you?
I mean,
What?
I was gonna say it's a good thing that there's no echo right now. At least I don't hear any.
That is factual. Well, my microphone is on my camera, which is up here, and then my speakers are on my computer. So, yeah. I think it's just the distance right now is making the no echo happen. So, yeah.
You usually have an echo when you don't use the
Do you have what?
You usually have an echo?
No, it just depends on if whoever is a guest is wearing headphones or like how we're doing the live. But for some reason my headphones don't like me, so I don't know. I know they're not dead. Like, I'm for real. No, they're not dead. You know what?
I'll let you get all sorted. How are you doing, Cassidy?
I'm good. I'm good. I had a good day at work. Felt very productive. So, but I'm excited for this interview. I actually forgot today was the 6th until I got tagged in your post. And then I looked and I was like, oh yeah, the 6th is coming up. And then I looked and I was like, what day is that? And then I looked and was like, oh my god, that's today.
Yeah, I try to keep everybody on track sometimes, maybe.
That's very helpful because it's weird. I manage people's schedules for a living and put my own schedule all over the place.
Me too.
We do have a bit of an echo now, Paige.
Let me work on that.
So I don't know if maybe you turned your volume up too high.
Maybe. But give me a second.
Or we're just shouting too loudly.
Yeah,
You know
maybe.
what? Let me get... Ow. Why is this acting like this? Hang on a second. I'm going to be special for 2.2 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Oh
How
my
often
goodness.
do you guys do these interviews?
Well, I think you're our third or fourth one so far, but we have a lot scheduled for August and a lot scheduled going forward. So we're still trying to figure out a few of the kinks and bumps with like the equipment and the recording side. So bear with us.
You're good. You're good. I'm just excited to be here.
Well, we're excited to have you. I'm thrilled to hear more about your book and any other works you've got in the coming times and all of that type of stuff.
This. So, like, I read the back of it after I got it, and I was like, this is going to be cute. Can't wait.
It's cute, but it's a little bit of a tearjerker.
Aw, don't tell me that. I've cried enough reading books this year.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a tearjerker. I'm sorry.
It's fine. At least I'm not going to scream at it and throw it.
Yeah.
I may or may not have done that with Onyx Storm. Like 3 times. But, you know. It's a whole nother story.
I'm here for all of the emotions. I love it.
Yeah.
I love to experience them and I love to write about it. And
Same.
You like to cause them.
Yes.
It's fun as an author, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think it's really rewarding too. I mean, the first time that I ever one of my beta readers was my mom, and as she was reading the book, there was a scene that I wrote that she was like downstairs in her room reading, and then this was when I still lived at home. She was like downstairs in her room reading, and she came upstairs to use the bathroom, and I was like bombarding her with questions. I was like, "Are you done? Did you finish?" And she was like, she's like, "Yeah," and I cried. And I was like, "You cried?" And I got so excited, and I was so happy that she cried, and because I feel like it as an author, like it feels very special to be able to say that your words moved someone to tears.
Yeah.
Okay, that I understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. A.K, you have an opening question, or you want me to start?
Well, I'd love for you to introduce yourself, your pronouns, and tell us a little bit about your title and your books and genre.
Of course, yeah. So my name is Cassidy Caroline. My pronouns are she, her, and I am a bi author myself, and the genre that I like writing the most is young adult coming of age, because those were always the books. Like I don't read as much as I would like to now, but I read a lot when I was, in high school. I mean, I read a lot my whole life, but especially in high school and like my junior and senior year of high school, and those were the types of books that hit home the most, were the young adult coming of age, and I felt like those were the most important ones to me, because I feel like they're extremely important to have in the world where, you're a teenager growing up and you don't know how to be a teenager necessarily, and you don't know, our lives are so exaggerated by social media now, and so it's like, what's normal? Like,
right.
And I think that having these stories where people can relate to things that other people do go through are very important, and so I wanted to write something like that.
Absolutely.
I love that.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell us the title of your book and
Sorry.
more about the tropes and things like that?
So the title of my book is The Shadows We Hide. The tropes are really grumpy ex-sunshine, black cat, golden retriever energy, really more, not even black cat golden retriever energy. But also found family. That's a big one that I'm like really like. That's one of the ones that I love. Um, there's this is kind of a but she kisses her first, but like
Right.
yeah. But I think you get what I mean by that is like the one who you wouldn't think kisses the other one first. So um
I love that.
Okay.
sorry, I just see Paige dancing over here.
She's like, I'm so excited.
I am excited. Okay. Okay.
And there's also my brain is like blanking on all of the tropes that I have, but there's like a lot of it's mostly micro tropes. I feel like that like all make it one big cohesive thing.
For sure.
Oh, friends to lovers. It's not enemies to lovers, but it's friends to lovers. That's the big one.
Okay. Awesome.
All the things that I like secretly, but I don't tell anyone because I don't want them to know.
Sorry, I just shared it to my story and like paused me in a weird spot. I was like, oh.
That's weird. Yeah, it does. So when I do it from my computer, it doesn't let me share. So I just like have to go to my phone and do it. It's really weird. It like makes me share to all the other apps instead of TT. I don't. It doesn't.
Welcome
make
in,
sense.
guys.
Makes no sense. Like at all.
Awesome. What's our next question, Paige? Do you have it pulled up?
I do actually, and I'm looking. Thank you. What? That's not my question. Where'd that even come from? Sorry. I have 5 kids messaging me all at one time. It's taking over my computer.
They're all like, what's for dinner?
I already ate. They got Chinese food. Like, leave me alone. Okay?
Ooh, Chinese food. That sounds so good.
Yes. So what is your typical writing routine?
Very chaotic. It's very chaotic. I usually, honestly, and the times that I get the most inspiration to write are when I'm falling asleep. Like I'm starting to fall asleep, and then I'm like, oh, but this would be a good scene, and so then I have to like muster up the strength because I'm like half asleep. I have to muster up the strength to roll
Right.
over, grab my phone, and pull up the book and start writing. And then I'll like put my phone down and then I'll like start to fall asleep again. And then I'll be like, no, wait, I have more. And then I roll over. And so that's part of it. But when I'm not doing that, I try to sit down and I'm really weird about this. I try to put YouTube on in the background. Most people can't concentrate with like other noise going. But like if I have something like I am a big fan of Smosh. And so if I have Smosh on in the background, just like a random video, I'm usually able to tune it out pretty well and just like just go for it.
I have to look that up. I don't know what that is.
I like that.
You don't know what Smosh is?
No.
Oh, that makes my heart so sad.
I'll look it up and then I'll know what it is. I made a note.
Okay.
Made a note. Okay. Look, I don't know. I can't keep up with stuff. I have too many kids doing too many things all at the same time.
Yeah, they're this YouTube channel, but this is their 20 year anniversary this year of doing YouTube. So they're like pioneers in the YouTube world.
Well, now I feel
That's awesome.
terrible that I don't know who they are.
That's okay. A lot of people don't know, but still.
Oh, that pen's not heavy enough. Sorry.
You did?
I'm like making notes while you're talking so that way I can go back and be like, we did this. Hmm. Have you ever had writer's block?
I have writer's block right now. I'm supposed to be writing a sequel, and I I'm just like I haven't written anything and I this is the worst part, and I'm like part of me is like I made a video mocking myself about this, but I literally told people that the book is going to come out in winter of um 2026, and I I don't even have I'm not even halfway through the book yet, and I'm freaking out a little bit because I'm like I told people this book was coming, and now it's still coming. It's just coming very slowly.
Yeah. Um what do you normally do to overcome writer's block?
The best technique that I've found, because like I had a really bad bout of writer's block with my first book, and best the best thing that I've found to overcome it is to literally just do other things. Like completely let it leave your mind. Like stop trying to force yourself to write. Stop like trying to sit down and like just let things come to you. Like just forget about it for however long you need to. Just forget about it. And then one day you will be so like you'll just randomly think about what you were writing, and you'll be like, "Oh, maybe I should sit down and like I have this idea really quick," and then like sit down and like write something really quick, you know?
You're
Right.
not the first person
That's
that has
definitely
said that.
that's definitely good advice. Yeah, taking that break and being able to come back to it later and
Yeah.
give your brain that break it needs for
Yeah.
sure.
I think I took like a 6 month writing break from my first one. It took me 2 years to write the first one, and I took like 6 months of just I didn't think about the book at all. I was at a point I was like I was like 75 over 75% of the way through it, and I just hit like this wall because I was like I have to start wrapping things up, and I didn't know where I was going with it, like to tie it all in a neat little bow, and um and so I was just like I I just was completely I felt like maybe the book was never going to get done because I couldn't figure out how to end it, and so I just stopped thinking about it, and then literally I remember it was like August or something when I finally picked it back up, and I was like wait, I was like I actually have an idea now.
That's pretty cool.
I love that. So do you just have the one book out and then you're working on the second one slowly kind of thing at the moment?
Yes, yeah. I've only published the one book. I have so many. I think part of my writer's block problem is that I have so many book ideas currently in my head going at one time. Like I literally, all the time at my old job, I got an idea for a book in a dream that I had, and I like
See,
woke up.
that's how like I end up getting over my writer's block in one story is I jump to a different story and I write in that story for a while. And tandem write.
Yeah, and I've heard of that technique before, but I've never like been able to like. I think my writer's block has just expanded to everything. It's like I just can't write anything like because I've tried doing that before, and then I'm just like as soon as I try it my brain's like no, you're just not writing.
I hate when that happens.
I know.
This is too much. We're not doing
For
this
sure.
right now.
Exactly. It's like my brain puts its foot down and it's like no.
So, how did you get the idea for this book?
It's really weird how I got the idea. So it's kind of a combination of two things. The first thing is that I had recently read a book called Diary of an Oxygen Thief,
Okay.
and I loved that book. a very anti-hero main character that is he's like I'm gonna curse. I don't know if you guys want this to be clues or not, but
I don't care.
It's fine. It's fine.
he's a really fucked up person, and
Okay.
he just it's hard to root for him. But as you read the book, you kind of like come around to this weird twisted like oh, I kind of get where he's coming from. Like
Right.
and
Right.
I liked the idea of having a main character who wasn't necessarily likable and who had these problems and who wasn't perfect and had real world problems, not like like oh, I'm not popular, like something like that. Like because like those are problems and those affect people, but I wanted things that were heavy and like really affected people in a deeper sort of level.
Right.
And so there was that mixed with the fact that I was just taking care of a friend's dogs. It was February, and I was taking care of a friend's dogs while they were on vacation. And it blizzarded out. And I was walking across the street after letting them outside, and my feet were like crunching on the like icy snow, and I just thought, it would be nice to be anywhere but here right now. I'm like, I literally thought to myself, days like this, it would be nice to be anywhere but here. And at the same time that I had that thought, I could visually see like a school bus driving down like an icy road, and the wheels crunching on the ice, and I was like, okay. I was like, that is a lot visually. That's a lot, like, that could be something. So I immediately went home and I sat down and I was like, okay, what is this person feeling? Like, if they want to be anywhere but here and, there's this bus coming, what is this person feeling? Who is this person? And then I started kind of forming the idea of Rin, the main character. And as I was forming this idea of Rin and who she is, the story just kind of flowed from there.
I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Taking the bits of those moments in day-to-day life and just like infusing it with life for a story.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I take a lot of inspiration from the people and the world around me. Some of my family actually for Christmas got me this mug that says, careful, you might end up in my, or something like, be nice to me because you might end up in my novel. So,
I've seen those.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, mine needs to say, be careful, you might end up unalived in my novels.
I mean, that's a, yeah. Yeah. I think I volunteered for that, actually. I don't remember. I think I did.
I have several volunteers for things like that, for sure.
that's funny.
For sure. Do you have another question for us, Paige?
I have
for Cassidy.
lots of questions. Let's see.
I'm like, we should put all the questions on a wheel and then we'll just let it choose.
See, like, I thought about doing that. You know what? I might do that real quick. But I just put a number. I can put a number on there and just go to the number question and ask that question. So why did you choose the indie author publishing route?
I think for a couple reasons. I think the biggest reason was that I I am inherently a very lazy person. I just, I don't know what it is. I just, I would rather sit with like for example, I have a basket of unfolded clothes sitting right next to me right now, and I did the laundry 2 days ago. Like I would rather not do my laundry than I would rather just let it like piles of clothes build up on the floor than put the clothes away that are the clean clothes away that are in the basket and have the basket free. And so I think the idea of having to submit queries and find an agent and do all this like work of like trying to find somebody, it was not only very intimidating, but it was also just a lot of work that I didn't feel that I wanted to do at that time. If that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely makes sense.
I felt that.
Like
Yeah. There's a lot of overwhelm with it.
yeah, between the intimidation of this is like it was a combination of like this is going to be a lot of hard work that I'm putting in here, and then on the other side it's this is a lot of hard work that I'm going to be putting in here that may not see results that I want to see. And so
Right.
I kind of was like, I started researching, indie authors and doing indie publishing. And I found, that there were a lot of good routes to do that and a lot of easy routes to do that. And it also allowed me to get my book out there a lot quicker than I probably would have been able to if I'd gone the traditional publishing route. And so I ended up doing that. I was like, this allows me to get my book out to the world a lot faster, and that's ultimately what I want. I've never wanted,
Right.
for me, this book has never been about like gaining like fame or being the most famous author or like, doing that. I just want people to read the book and have the intended experience that I want for them, which is to heal and to find meaning in it and find meaning in their own lives from it. And so going the indie publishing route allowed me to get that book out there faster for people to have those experiences.
Absolutely.
I love that, actually. That's awesome. What was the biggest challenge you faced?
With indie publishing or writing?
Indie publishing.
The biggest challenge that I face, and the biggest challenge that I still face, is that my book is not available. It, if I, like, for example, I'm going to a couple festivals this fall, and the biggest thing is that my book is not available to be ordered by like stores for them to put into stores or for it's only produced when people buy the book, and so there's not just like a warehouse somewhere with a bunch of copies of them. And it would be a lot easier for me if that was the case because shipping and the producing of the books takes a lot of time, and so I have to account for that. And I actually had to push back my release date of the book last year. Oh my god, I can't believe it was just last year. It feels like it's been forever. But I had to push back the release date of when I was releasing the book because I had this whole plan in my head of okay, the ARC readers are going to get their books this day, and then they'll read it by this day, and it'll come out this day. But Ingram Spark, the distributor that I work with, wasn't able to get the books to them or even have the books made and approved for being made by the date that I wanted them to have it read by. And I was like, if they get the books this day, they're not going to have had time to actually read it and form an opinion about it. And so I was really devastated and distraught by that because it felt like everything that I had been working towards and everything that I wanted out of this book release had just fallen apart.
That can be frustrating.
That's really frustrating for
It was.
sure.
I
Um, I do have a question though. If you're through Ingram, you do know that they publish your book on their catalog for bookstores to purchase, right?
Yes, but I've had some weird conversations with bookstores. Like they, I like for example, like I know the way that I used to work at a Barnes and Noble, and while I was like writing the book and like going through all that, going through the publishing process, and something that I remember is that when books are self-published, the way Barnes and Noble does it, Barnes and Noble actually loses money unless the book is definitively bought by customers. Because
Mm.
actually, even if they are definitively bought by customers, they still lose money because they buy the book, they pay for shipping, and they pay for the cost of the book. But then when they resell the book, they're only getting paid the cost of the book. So I don't know why it works like that with Barnes and Noble, and I don't know if it works like that for other bookstores, but yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not real sure on the deep dive. I just know that like the bookstores I've reached out to and talked to um are willing to buy off of the Ingram catalog
Yeah.
more so in some cases than um they are necessarily through. I mean, I've found places that'll wholesale through me, which is great. Um, I prefer that than them buying from other places because then I get a larger cut
Yeah.
of that. But I was just curious on that front. So I haven't delved too far into Ingram because I've heard mixed things about Ingram. So I
Yeah.
published through KDP and I'm looking to kind of expand out a little bit more. But anyway. So I was just curious on how that
Yeah.
part worked.
And that's the
for
thing
you.
is I don't really understand like I people ask me about the publishing process and I understand literally the bare minimum. I've tried to do a lot of research and I've done a lot of research, but even then at the end of the day I still feel like I barely like understand like what I'm doing. You know, I just wanted the book out there and this got the book out there and so I'm like this is what works for now. So
For sure. I feel that.
I felt that too. Just so while we're still talking about publishing, what's one thing that you wish that you knew before you published?
that I wasn't going to get a lot of money through physical book sales. Because it would be like, while I know that while it's not like my huge goal, like to make money off of this, you know, it's still a nice perk. But like, I make little to nothing off of physical book sales. It's crazy. I make like, I think 72 cents per book. So,
Yeah, I think I would definitely be looking at my printing costs versus the some of that stuff. That was the other reason I didn't go through Ingram initially. Is the estimate printing cost through Ingram was almost double to what KDP was. So like I can average on my big thick book that's almost 500 pages. When I sell it myself, I can in paperback I can make easily $5 to $6 a book.
that's pretty good.
If they buy it through Amazon and directly shipped to them, all that type of stuff, the price that I have it set at now for the paperbacks, I make about $4 a book.
That's really good.
Like $3 to $4 a book. So, and then obviously hardcover is a little bit different, and then my novella is even more different. Like I make more on the novella because it's less than the printing costs, but I also can have it at a lower price for the consumers, but I make a lot more on the novella than I do on my bigger book.
Nice.
So, but yeah. it's like trying to figure out like which printers are going to be like a better price for you for doing that, and like their cuts and percentages.
Yeah.
The percentages of the fees are very different in every situation, and so it's definitely a learning curve. So, but I would recommend, if you're only making 78 cents, you should look elsewhere for publishing if you can. If you have your ISBN, diversify.
Yeah,
Leave it there and diversify.
Yeah, I wanna try, and I know, I mean, it's good advice, and I recently had started looking into like going with like an indie publisher, like a small press, rather than like a big traditional press. But I've been like looking at small presses, and I think doing something like that would be beneficial, and I think I'm gonna try and go that route because I've seen a lot of indie authors do that route.
Watch out for vanity presses.
Oh yeah, I'm already over
Just watch out for those. Avoid vanity presses like the plague.
There's one that's been calling me. They've stopped. They've stopped recently. I haven't gotten a call from them in about like a month. But there was one that was calling me for like almost every day for like 2 months.
I get email after email of inquiries from them, like different ones all the time. I'm just like, guys.
Yeah.
They need to breathe.
They do.
Just take a deep breath and try again later. Just don't call
They
my
would
phone.
make more money if they operated as a real press.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
Like, but I don't know. They like to fish for all of the people that want to feel like they're going through a big press.
Yeah.
Yes. So Mangled had a question, and she like yelled at me to ask you, but she wants to know what your 5-year plan is.
So, that's a really good question because I honestly don't know if I've thought that far into the future. I've really been looking mostly at the next 2 years, and in terms of like what books are coming out. But I guess my 5-year plan is to, in the next 5 years, try and get in with a small press, and so try to get in with a small press, and then try and get more professional like marketing done on my author Instagram because I am really terrible with social media and marketing for myself, so it would just take so much stress off of me if I had somebody else do it. Thankfully, I know someone. But
oh, good.
Yes, so I'm actually gonna plug her really quick because she's looking for work. But my sister actually has a degree in graphic design and marketing and stuff like that. She actually made the cover of my book for me, and she wants to start like as like her job running like businesses Instagram pages. So definitely, I'm hoping to work with her to do that at some point during my the next 5 years, and then I'm also wanting to publish my second novel, maybe even my third, but I have really big plans, I guess. I didn't realize I had really big plans until I started laying all of that out, because for the last month or so, my life has been very hectic, and I haven't really been able to focus my attention on my author life as much as I would have wanted. But I guess I really do have big plans for the next 5 years. I want to get out to more festivals and stuff, and travel across the country to different festivals and different book events and stuff like that. If I can, go on a book tour. that's a big dream right there. But
Right?
but
Absolutely.
I'm dreaming big over here. um, but yeah, just be able to get the word out about my book more and continue to write. I think those are the two biggest things. Get the word out about my book and continue to write.
I love that.
Sometimes talking about those big dreams make them happen.
Exactly.
For sure.
And you gotta dream big because life, literally, there's not a lot to life if you're not like dreaming and like having like goals that you want to get to. Like there's like that's the things that motivate you.
AK, or not AK, Mangold said, dream big, as beyond the stars there lies no limit.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna get that as a tattoo, thanks.
I have a lot of tattoos.
I love it.
Fine. I'll quote you. I'll put your name on it.
You just want your name on her arm or wherever she's getting it.
Little hyphen that says Mangled.
Did we already talk about this?
We did. We talked about
We're
it.
not getting names on each other. It's not happening.
No. And I'm definitely not signing anybody's body parts with a tattoo gun. Promise.
I wouldn't sign anybody's body part with a tattoo gun, but I would sign somebody's body part to get tattooed.
So, I don't remember what. All I can hear is what?
Slut me out.
Wow. I have a paper copy of AK's signature. Do you want it? I also have a paper copy of Cassidy's signature. Do you want that too? And you can just have two somewhere randomly. I don't know. We got this, okay? We got this.
I'll just start sending you all the signatures, and then you can just like get them all.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
Don't do
That's a terrible idea.
It's a terrible idea. Yes.
Anyways.
We have derailed.
That's okay.
What's our next question?
What is the best advice you've ever received?
That's a really good question too, because I honestly I don't think I've really received a whole lot of advice. I feel like I've been the one giving advice because like I come from a really small town and I was one of the first kind of people to like do what I'm doing, and people were like asking me like, you know, how are you like what paths are you taking, what advice do you have, and I would just I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know, like, I still don't know what I'm doing. I would just give them the best. I would just say what I was doing and then hope that it worked for them. Like, but honestly, I don't really think, I can't really remember much of anything. I'm really bad at remembering things that people tell me.
I feel that.
Like,
I have my moments.
I don't know if that's the ADHD in me because it's chronic. But I don't remember like very significant conversations that I've had in my life. I don't know.
That's me.
I have to write everything down if I want to remember it.
Pretty much.
Right.
Or record it.
Yeah, that too, or record it.
Record it or
Yeah.
write it down.
I feel that. Or
So-
just randomly text people in the middle of the night.
Yeah. I often will tell my sister, I'll be like, can you, I'm like, remember, like, I'll be on FaceTime with my sister. She won't even be in the same place as me. I'll be on FaceTime with my sister. I'll be like, remember, I need to do this, this, and this when I get home. And then it's like, that's not her job. That's...
I think it's the ADHD.
It is.
Or the
Yeah.
procrastination.
Yes. Which is also ADHD.
I mean, yeah. I'm
Overwhelm paralysis, the
yes. That one.
Exactly.
avoidance
Definitely.
coping. Yeah, that's why I put it on Do Not Disturb. Sorry, we're a handful.
You're
Oh my god. Oof. Okay, what advice would you give to an aspiring indie author?
I've given this advice before. Like, I've been asked this question. I've given this advice before. I can't remember exactly what I've said, but I will say this. You write the book. Like, at the end of the day, you're writing something that you love and that means something to you. And that's what matters. That's what's ultimately gonna make your life meaningful, is doing something that you love and that you appreciate. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, as long as you like what you're writing and you're creating. Like, that's what matters. Like, so write the book. Don't be afraid to put it out there, because the worst that's going to happen, and it sucks if this happens, but the worst that's going to happen is somebody says, I don't like that. Well, that doesn't matter, because you like it, and maybe your best friend likes it, and their friend likes it, or like all that other stuff. Like, as long as, I truly believe that as long as you have one person in your corner, you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's really good advice.
Yep. Alright, my headphones are falling off. Sorry. Okay, I only have 2 more questions, and then you can ask your question. Okay? Unless you have any other questions.
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay.
She has the list and I bring the chaos, right?
Okay.
Okay, so if your book were to be adapted into a movie or TV series, however you see it, who would play your cast?
I love this question. From the moment I started writing the book, I saw, and this just may be because I'm in love with her, but I saw Haley Steinfeld as the main character.
Okay.
And so, like, I kind of pictured this girl with long brown hair, like really, really long brown hair, and maybe a beauty mark. And I was like, that's what she looks like, because I love that, and I'm in love with that. And then, after the book was fully written, and she had this whole personality that was entirely her own, I saw a video on TikTok from Alona Mayer, and I was like, that's who actually needs to play Rin. Like, now, unfortunately, both of these people are a little too out of the age range to do that. I'm not saying they look old because they don't, but they don't look like teenagers.
Mhm.
Right.
So that's the problem.
So you'd have to find younger versions of that kind
I'd
of
have
thing.
to
Yeah.
find younger people, which I'm sure they exist.
But just aren't as big a name at this
Exactly.
point,
It's not a big
probably.
name, so I don't see them in, everyday life.
Mhm.
Now, I literally don't have any other fan casts for any of the other characters. It was only Rin. Like, I don't even know. I picture someone in my head when I think of Liza, but I don't know who I picture. I'm like, who is that I'm seeing? Like, because I don't know if you've heard of the thing, like, people aren't capable of creating new faces. The faces they see are just like combinations of other faces they've already seen in a previous time,
Mhm.
like at a previous time. And it's like
That's interesting.
I know.
I haven't heard that before, which makes me really wonder about the fact of my diverse cast of characters in all my books.
I've heard
Yeah.
that before.
It's like it's supposedly it's this like thing about like and it's I'm gonna go down a tangent. I can't go. I was gonna bring up aliens.
It's all good.
I was gonna talk about this documentary I was watching about aliens and like
She would.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Mangled, that is not why Marianne looks like you. Because I wrote her and did the character art before I ever met you or saw you.
But you said
Just
before I
saying.
met her. But hang on.
I know, I mean you, yes. I can't type today, okay? I got almost to my 3,000 words today, and I can't type no more.
I mean, that's fine. Sorry. Something's wrong with her.
All
Okay.
the tangents. It's okay. We love them.
Yes. Yes. Anyways. Aliens? What about
One more
aliens?
question?
No, she was gonna say something about
No,
aliens.
not about aliens.
oh, I was just gonna say that there's this like scientifically the reason like if aliens did exist and they did come to our planet, we wouldn't be able to fathom like what they look like because any condition that they exist in like is going to be completely different than the conditions we exist in, meaning they're not like the one thing that is universal that an alien would have to have is like the sense of feeling. They don't have to have like eyes, ears, mouth, whatever, but they have to have the sense of touch. And that's it. So, like anything that we can imagine in our head, an alien is not probably going to look like.
That's interesting.
Interesting theory.
I
That's a
know.
very interesting theory.
It was Neil deGrasse Tyson who was talking about it. I was like,
Yes.
yeah.
Now I have thoughts and
Yeah.
things for
Exactly.
sci-fi books.
Yeah, exactly. It's really
Because I need one more genre to add.
Exactly.
You can never have too many.
Nope.
I'll read a spicy alien book.
That would be fun.
You are reading a spicy alien book.
I am reading a spicy alien book.
Is it the Barbarian series?
No, it is not. It is It's the
I swear
Warriors of
I have
Havoc.
that. I swear I got that book. That's the exact same book at the Indie Authors in Indiana book convention.
Probably. It's by Erin Hale, and she was going to be at the other one that we were going to, but she backed out. But yes.
Is that why it looks familiar? It's either on my TBR already, like somewhere.
It should be.
I've seen the cover before. It's somewhere on my long list.
The never-ending TBR. Now you may ask your question.
Okay. So, if you could describe yourself as the flavor of ice cream, what would it be and why?
Ooh, that's a good question. Something fruity.
I know it's my favorite one.
I think something fruity.
Tutti fruity.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm a big chocolate person, and I don't really venture like if an ice cream has chocolate and brownies in it, I'm good. I'm sold. I don't need anything. But I've never actually tried like Tutti Frutti because I'm always gonna go for the chocolate. But I feel like I would be something that's like a little bit fruity, and not because I'm bi or anything, but because I'm not like trying to call myself out, but because I'm a very lively and energetic person, and something like a fruity ice cream that's colorful and like has a lot of bold, punchy taste to it. I feel like that's accurate.
I love that. I can see it. For sure.
I like that too.
Thank you.
That was a good one. That was probably better than mine.
Not necessarily. Everyone's unique. That's the whole point.
I get that everyone's unique, and that's the whole point. I was just saying the statements in the answer were better than the statements in my answer.
Not necessarily.
Okay. If you say so. All right.
But they were good answers.
They were good answers. They were very good answers. That is AK's favorite question.
It is.
It is. They wait.
It's a good question. It's a good question. I will say I've never been asked that.
Never been asked what flavor of ice cream.
Correct.
Interesting.
I can't take full credit for it. I did have it asked to me. I was asked it, and then I totally stole it.
Totally.
That's okay. That's okay.
I mean, that's fine. They're just gonna say, I've been asked this question before. I just don't remember by who.
Exactly.
And then they're gonna say that it was you, and then the person that you did the interview is gonna be with, like, they stole my question.
I don't think she'll mind.
I don't think she'll mind either.
Considering we get to interview her at some point. I think this month, actually. So.
Yay! That's exciting. We get to bring some chaos to her life this month.
Hi, Cass. Welcome in.
Okay, last thing before we wrap this up. Where are your books available? And actually I have another question after this, but we'll ask that one in a minute. Where can we get your books, and do you do signed copies?
I do signed copies. Typically, if I'm doing a signed copy, it'll be like I have like a stash of books, and then somebody asks me for a signed copy, and then I will sign the copy. Or like if a bookstore has my book, I'll go and sign the copies that they have. But typically, it's like somebody has to ask me for a signed copy. If somebody were to buy the book and then be like, "Hey, can I have a signed copy?" and then they like send it to me and then I send it back, I would totally do that too. I am not holding out on like signing copies. And then where you can find my book, it is available on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Kindle, and I think those are the main avenues. It may have gotten picked up from some other sites that like bought it from Amazon or something and then are reselling it. I don't know, but those are the main places you can buy it from.
Awesome.
Nice. Okay. My next question is, you said that you were going to be doing some festivals or an event this year? Where are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be at the Louisville Book Festival, in Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm also going to be at the Kentucky Book Festival.
Okay. Nice.
Awesome.
So if you're going to either one of those
We will be
events-
in Kentucky in
April.
May.
April.
Sorry, April. Sorry. See? She keeps the schedule for the events.
April. In May we will
What
be
event's going on in April?
novels,
in the Bloom.
Okay. I might look into that and see if it isn't too late to be a part of that. But because I've tried looking up like if you guys ever know about a book festival that's like gonna happen, like let me know, because I've tried looking up book festivals and conventions that are happening. Thank you.
So beeventy.co
That was a good one.
is a great place to look for them, and then when you see an event there, go to the events coordinated website and look for author interest forms,
Okay.
and then go fill those out. You won't always get an invitation back, but once you do, then you can decide whether or not you want to accept the invitation and pay for the fees and all of that stuff.
Before you
And a lot of events are already booking out all the way into 2027.
Okay. That's crazy.
also check your fees before you send in your form, because most of their fees are located on their information page about their event. Fees range anywhere from $75 to $550.
Oh my.
So you have to kind of pay attention to that and kind of gauge what's going to be in your budget and what's not, so that way you don't get an offer to something and then you're like, I can't go now. But yeah.
A lot of the offers also do a deposit, and then they'll do the remaining balance closer to the event. So like a deposit to hold your spot when you get the acceptance invitation, and then you can finish paying by like a month or 3 months or whatever they decide ahead of the event.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sometimes you have time.
Thank you.
Yes.
If one of you could like text that to me afterwards, that would
I
be
got
great.
you. Got you. Presenti. There are a couple good ones. Still looking for people, and I'll text those to you as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
But the other thing is, you also have to look at distance, because some of the events are in Florida, some of them are in Tennessee, some of them are in Washington. But yeah, so you just kind of have
She's
to
like,
pay
let me
attention
travel
to-
everywhere.
I want to be able to do all that stuff. But like right now, your girl's balling on a budget.
Right.
So
I
are
feel
we.
that.
So are we. Yeah, but also before you do an event, and I think AK will agree with this, you should go to an event and kind of see what's attracting people to tables, how people have their setup going, kind of come up with some ideas
It's
from there
really
to
helpful.
see what you can do that can kind of gravitate people to your table.
Yeah.
And then kind of see what
If you haven't done one already. I know
Yeah.
you said you got some coming up in fall, but you might have already done some, so.
I did like a mini event. It was in a small town, so it wasn't like a huge thing. But yeah.
Yeah. They get to be a little fun.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm like so excited.
I've never been to a book event. I've only ever been to like a anime con, I guess you would call it, with my kids. I used to do them when my son was little, and he was in our ensemble of people as a character.
That's fun.
Every year we did something different, and he got to dress up and be a part of it, and he was just living his best life, you know.
That's really fun.
Yeah. In October, I get to drag her to her first event.
Which one?
Tempted. Not tempted.
Tempted by Fiction. It is Tempted by Fiction's The Dark Market.
Oh.
and it's in Nashville, Tennessee, and it's free for people to come to the event. Not free for people to table, but it was a minimal fee. Yeah, so we're really excited. It's just a one-day event. It's just a few hours in the evening, but it's all dark market themed, so think witchy vibes and spicy. It's very spicy. But I'm a spicy author, so
Yeah. I have.
But I appreciate a good YA.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
I'm just I write very spicy. So my events tend to be more geared towards like the smut romance
That's
spicy
fair.
stuff. I mean, yeah.
That's
You
very fair.
know, everybody has their own genre, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think I have like 7 books to read that are supposed to be spicy that I'm not excited to read right now.
You're just not in the mood for spicy, and that's okay.
No, I'm not in the mood for this kind of spicy. Like, I want like aliens and I saw a spider one today and I would really want to read that one because it just like was a whole new level of interesting.
Is it like a romance with a spider? Like with a spider?
Yeah.
Was it Little Stranger, or was it like the dark romance one, or is it like a spider character?
It's the dark romance one, and it's a spider. No, like it's legit, like half human, half spider. But it looks like all like a spider. Like, but I want to read it.
I love that.
Like I'm.
I love that for you.
I'm just interested. Okay.
Yeah. I can see.
I
why
mean, I like spiders, but you know.
I mean, I like spiders too, but I'm not doing none of that. I'm
I
just
can
saying.
see why it piques your interest.
Don't look at me like that.
When partners get tidbits of the conversation.
Oh no, that was the 15-year-old.
Oh, even worse. Yeah, my teenagers roll their eyes at me too.
You know, I think it's just a rite of passage at this point.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Well, I loved hearing about your journey, and I look forward to looking into your book. I was really excited when I was like, oh, it's sapphic and YA. So, you got to have some of those in our lives. And I love pretty much anything sapphic. So,
You can also
I was excited.
get a copy on my birthday. You have several inches.
Yes.
So
There's
you
a
could get your
signed
own
copy during this movie. Yep.
You could get one.
There is. There's a signed copy.
See? Oh, wait, hang on. See? Bam, signature.
It's signed.
Look, I told you, Mango, to have them signatures, but you can't do it on the bottom of your foot. That's my spot. Take it somewhere else. Yes, but, anything else from anyone else? No?
I'm all out of questions.
Me too. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. This was great.
Thanks for enduring our chaos for a little bit.
It was so much fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I look forward to keeping up with you, and I can't wait to see when book 2 starts coming out.
Me too.
I'm excited. Well, we will
Sorry.
talk to you later, and I will send you a link once it's posted.
Awesome. Great.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining the comments.
All right, are you staying for a minute? You hanging out?
Yeah, I can stay for a minute.
All right, let me get this. Let me get thing up
The
here.
box
Never
is
mind.
driving you nuts.
No, let me get thing up here. She asked to join while we were in the middle of asking questions. So
That was an accident. That was an accident.
I got you too, see?
I'm not putting my feet in the camera or else
I don't know who else is still in here,
Yeah.
but thank you so much for joining us and our chaos. And I hope you guys all go check out Cassidy's books. Or book.
There is
That
a
was a lot of
second one
fun.
coming.
I know. It's almost books. What are you doing today, Mangled?
Nothing.
Nothing. You're just over there being ornery for nothing.
Yeah. Someone spell journal.
BITCH.
JOURNAL.
FUCKYOU.
I do believe. Why are you asking me how to spell words?
JOURNAL.
That's what I did.
What I
That's
thought,
what I
I just
said.
want to double check, even though it was already written on 2 of the 3.
So it was written. What? Watch what video? A what? No. I do not want to watch the Limo video.
Emma, why did you comment to yourself laughing?
Yeah.
LOL.
Wait, what?
LOL.
I'm so confused.
I hope we were entertaining, Emma.
Yeah.
I am very entertaining.
Huh? Did you just say that we're not entertaining?
I said I'm very entertaining.
Oh, well, we're very entertaining too.
It keeps glitching.
Why does it keep glitching? I mean, it looks
It's not
fine
been
on my
glitching for
end.
me.
It's not glitching for me. Oh man.
When you go to like the live, Mangled, were you having glitching issues?
It might just be TT.
Okay.
I had to restart it.
It might be
and
because I
re-download
came
it.
in here because Paige's TT hates me, and every time I come up, it like crashes.
Emma, try closing the app and coming back.
I mean, that is.
See if
pretty
that makes it any
factual.
better.
TT does kind of hate you. I don't know why though. It doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. Look. I gotta show you. Hang on, let me find it first. Let me find it.
Show AK the bag.
Oh, okay, let me get it first. Why are you distracting me? I was doing something else.
Because I got excited.
God.
What was I gonna do?
You know, every time I do that, I think about Napoleon Dynamite when I say God like that.
God. I freaking love Napoleon Dynamite.
I love Napoleon Dynamite.
I can't help it, okay? I can't help it. Alright, so here's the bag that she just had to have.
Had to have. It's purple and it's Nightmare Before Christmas.
And it's got
I like it.
a pouch up here. I left all the stuffing in there as a present.
Oh yeah.
And then
I'm gonna put
there's
it all over your house.
a bigger pouch back here. Oh, it's got a little side pocket inside. Ha, look at the things I learned when I open it.
It looks good stuffed.
Stop it. Oh no, it's got a card pocket on the inside of it, so you don't have to have your wallet. And it is
So it's a stuffed
it's
pouch.
double. It's double.
Double stuffed.
Yeah.
It's a double stuffed pouch.
Yes, it is. What's wrong with you? Okay. I was excited, and then I don't remember what I was doing. Oh,
I don't know.
I was excited about this, and I was excited about something else. Okay, so remember how I told y'all that there was a dumb sale? Like a super dumb sale? So there was a dumb sale
Uh-huh.
at Books
At
A Million.
Target?
No, Books A Million. They were taking books that were on clearance and making them $1 or $2 a piece. So,
What?
yes. So, anyways, so I got this book.
Nobody can handle it.
Nobody can handle what?
When books are on sale for $1 or $2,
I
you
know,
have to
right?
buy them.
This one is called Forging Silver into Stars.
It's law.
It is law, but look at that. like
Yeah, I loved
it's
that one.
purple.
I saw that one on Book Outlet.
So yeah, so I got that one, and I got this
Or maybe
one.
I did get it. Actually, I think I did get it. No, I got that one.
I don't know. You got this one?
Mm-hmm.
It's darker purple.
But I can't buddy read with you because you read too fast and I read too
you
slow.
could
Because
buddy read this with me. It's gonna take me a hot minute.
Only because I read too slow because I'm writing.
Look, and then I got this one. Don't get mad at me because I said what you were gonna say before you said it. God. All right, so we gotta test this thing that I got before I get off of here. I'm gonna test it, and then I'm gonna get off. Also, I got one for you too,
Okay.
Mangled.
What?
What is it? What is it? And why don't I get one?
You're getting one. I already told you that you were. The little thing that
Oh,
scrapes
yeah.
off the stickers. All right, we gotta test it.
Sticker scraper.
Yeah, so pretty much like it comes in this box. They're $6.50 and you get 4 of these little things. But you get like 100 of these little plastic dudes. And they look like razor blades, but they're plastic.
But they're not.
They're just plastic, okay? Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna test this. Oh my.
Scrapes up the entire cover and rips it off.
Gonna hurt you. If this rips off this entire cover, I'm literally gonna throw this book at you.
Go ahead, throw it at your phone.
No,
You
I'm
gotta try it on
throwing it
an
at
embossed book because
I'm
you know
gonna
they have the
save it.
I already
different.
told AK I was
levels.
gonna hit them with their book
Why?
once we met up.
I said I did not consent to that.
And I said once we cross state lines, it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, y'all are gonna cross several state lines, so which state line does it not matter?
Texas. Coming out of Texas.
There's no sticker. There's no residue.
There's no residue.
There's no
That's
residue.
I wonder what else it would work on.
My brain just went to a totally different place that it should not have gone to
I meant,
when
like-
you said that. I know what you meant.
Nasty.
It's your fault.
I'm gonna cover myself in stickers and scrape them off.
That's not what I was going with. What was that?
Me mocking you because that's where your brain does
That
go.
is not where my brain went.
And where did it go?
I can't say on this
Not
app.
where-
It's-
that's not where my brain went either.
See?
toilet.
Look
Anyway.
at that. Anyways.
I was
Look,
trying to be the
And
PG
I got the
version.
sticker off the back. Because, you know, they
That's
cover the
awesome.
stupid thing and then they put the thing on there. Yeah. Alright, what'd you tell me to do? A what book? I
A
have
book
a-
that has like the embossing, like the different level,
Like a 3D, like a textured cover.
textured cover.
Okay.
Thank
I
you,
don't-
the textured cover.
I don't think I have a textured cover.
I gotta go make.
Oh, wait, yes,
gotta
I
make
do.
sure my
I
child
like the
makes
Here we
words
go.
erased.
Here you go. Words erased.
Be careful with that one. That's Assassin's Blade.
I know what it is.
I officially need Fourth Wing, like now.
So go
Assassin's
get it.
Blade's not from Fourth Wing.
No,
but
I'm
yeah.
saying it was on my mind. I was
So why do you not have it yet?
I don't know. I've been
It
putting it
came
off because
off.
it's fantasy, and I haven't really touched the
It's
fantasy.
it's
KU.
on KU.
It's on read
But
the
you
stupid
have
book.
the
you have
physical.
another fantasy you have to finish first before
yeah,
you start Fourth Wing.
Obviously, but I want to get the physicals because they're pretty.
Okay, so go get
We
them.
are.
What?
Do I look like I got money for physicals right now?
I don't know what you got money for.
Not shit. I barely had money for Sonic earlier. Okay,
Hmm.
I'm broke. I'm broke. It's a Wednesday.
I'm broke and it's a Wednesday.
Literally.
Okay. It also worked on the dust cover without ripping it.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
And it worked
I
on
love
the
it.
raised book. Oh, I got this too. I don't even know what this is. Have no clue. Don't even know what it's about.
What's up, Emma? Something about mood? Wait,
Saying
did it filter you?
saying like that's the mood.
Especially when I go to like the live.
No, that was from earlier.
Oh.
Saying like that's a mood.
Did it fix the glitching?
Oh, shit.
Leave and
Oh,
back.
same to being broke. Okay.
Oh,
I'm just too old. I'm too old over here. I don't know all
I'm
y'all
just sitting here explaining
young
it to
and
y'all.
lingo.
We're just broke, okay? We're just broke. Alright, anyways. I have a little child that needs to go to bed. I have a big child that needs to do a question and go to bed. Sorry, we answer questions about her characters because she puts them on Unveil. Whatever that is. About her characters. Why are y'all looking like that?
Like what?
I don't know. So, like, one of the questions was, can your character cook? And then, like, another question was, would you trust your character with money?
That's literally today's question again.
Can your character cook?
Yeah.
We're not doing it. We already did it. But yeah.
Which character?
Can cook?
Marianne, yes. Domina, yes.
Marion can
Orla,
Domina can
no.
whip up some oatmeal. Easy.
I'm
Orla,
done with y'all.
no.
I'm out. I'm out. Alright, love you, bye.
Aurelia. Bye.
How do I end this?
You don't. You're stuck here.
I'm not stuck here. Don't do that. I am not stuck here.
You're stuck here. Sorry.
Okay.